Hey there YouTube, it's Elizabeth. Today I'm going to show you a couple plants that I had some difficulty with, and I'm going to show you a new setup that I have for my grow lights. So come along with me as I do some planty chores. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this, but there are thrips all over my Monstera leaf. It is trying so hard to focus. Oh, there we go. I don't know if you're going to be able to see any, but they are all over there. This is the newest leaf on my Monstera deliciosa, and I was just walking by and was taking a look and unfurled it a little bit, and I could see that telltale brownish reddish color, and I've seen it before, and that tells me that there's thrips. And sure enough, I unfurled it and there were just thrips crawling all over the place. So I'm going to take this. I would just spray it, but I think I'm going to take it to the bathroom and hose it down and then spray it. So come with me to my bathroom and we'll spray this down in the bathtub. Okay, welcome to my bathroom. I'm going to go get my plant. I'm getting ready for bed, but I want to do this before I go to bed, so let me do this real quick. Okay, here she is. Can you see that okay? There. So I'm just going to hose her off and then, like I said, treat her with my insecticide. Let me roll up my sleeves. Alright, it's been washed and treated, and I'm going to leave her sitting in here overnight with the door closed so the pets can't get to it. That insecticidal spray is not good for pets. Seeing all those thrips on that leaf did not give me a good feeling, so hopefully this will work and kill all the thrips. I really hope it does. Fingers crossed. Alright, here's something else that's kind of sad. I've had this, my cat. Newman, why are you so cute? You just want to be a part of everything. Oh no, we're not going to do that. This is going to be hard to film. I've had this snake plant for a year and a half now, almost a year and a half, and oh my gosh, my cat. And I have overwatered it some, and I've learned not to overwater it. And yet, you guys, this whole section has rotted. It's just mush. The other parts are fine, but that part is dead. So I'm going to try and propagate it. I haven't had any luck with propagating snake plants, but I'm going to try. That is not for kitty cats. Yeah, I'm kind of sad because I thought I had a handle on watering it, but I guess not. So I'm going to water it even less now. Not everything goes well when you're a plant parent, and these things happen, but we're going to try and make, what's the phrase, lemonade out of lemons and try and propagate it and see what happens. Get your paws out of there. No. All right, welcome to my kitchen. My hair is wet. I just had a shower, but I wanted to take care of this right away. So I have 3 cuttings that I think might be viable We'll see, hopefully. So what I'm going to do is sanitize my scissors and cut a notch at the bottom of each of the leaves and let them callus over for, I'm not really sure how long, maybe a couple hours, maybe a whole day, and then sit them in a vessel of water. So I bought this at Walmart. Nope, I bought this at Target in the $1, $3, $5 section at the front of the store. I really like them because they're clear at the top and opaque at the bottom where the roots grow. I've got my scissors. I've washed them off with soap and water. I've got my isopropyl alcohol right there. Let me put some on a cotton ball. And sanitize my scissors. And then go ahead and cut these. So I'm going to cut them so that they have a notch at the bottom. And I did a little bit of research and I read that the notch is so they have a little bit of room, you can see there, so that they have a little bit of room there for the new plant to grow. I don't know if it's necessary, but I'm trying to do everything right here. You know, sanitizing the scissors, letting them callus over. Let me get the other one. There you go. And then I have one more. There it is. So again, I'm going to let these callus over and then put them in a vessel of water. And it might take, I mean, months before these root, and they might not even work at all. But it'll be fun to give it a try, and let's see if we can't get some more Dracaena babies. I put my Monstera deliciosa back on its shelf, and it's a couple days after treating it, and she has given me some new growth. Can you see that in there? I'm so happy. So I will definitely be like a hover parent checking on this every day. But oh, I'm so happy about that. Despite thrips, she is growing. Yay! So I have an issue. My plants are getting too tall. Why is that an issue? Well, because I can't get my lights to shine on the active growth anymore, if that makes sense. So you can see this light is supposed to shine on my dubia. This light is supposed to shine on my adansonii, and you can see it really well. This light is supposed to shine on my standleyana, but the active growth is way up here, and the light is only shining on this section down here. And so the leaf size is actually decreasing as a result. So what is my solution? I'm going to mount my grow lights on a shelf that I'm going to mount on the wall above my moss poles, and that way I can clip the grow lights to the shelf and have them hang down and shine them on the growing portion of the plants. So I bought a shelf at Lowe's. It comes with the brackets and everything. So I'm going to mount this on the wall, and hopefully it all works out the way I envisioned it in my head. What I'm going to do first is mark on the wall with the pencil around where the top of the moss poles are so I know where to put my shelf, and then I'm going to move everything out of the way. I brought you over to the table so we can open up this together. Okay, here's the shelf itself. It's just plain white. Here are the instructions in 3 different languages. Here are the brackets. Here are the screws and the wall anchors. Okay, so I've been messing around with this for about 5 minutes. I had a look through the instructions, and how this works is you bolt the anchors to the wall, and then there's a sticky sheet that you peel off, and the top shelf actually sticks down onto the brackets, which I don't really like. I wish it were like a screw-on, and I know I could get my own screws and screw it on there, but I think I'm just going to go with it and do the sticky method. I'm going to space these. I'm not going to put them at the very ends. I'm going to put them in a couple inches. So I'll space them, let's say 18 inches apart. So I'm going to go ahead and mark it on the walls and drill the holes and, yep, put in the anchors and do all the stuff. So come with me. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Well, I didn't manage to hit any of the studs, so oh well. This will only be holding up a grow light, so I think it'll be okay. Drywall anchor number 2. Now for the screws. And our brackets. Perfect. Yes. Yes. Now, let's peel the sticky tape off. I really am eyeballing it. Should I be using a ruler? Yes. I'm going to get a ruler. I'm going to do this right. That's got to be perfect. 2.5. Pretty close. Now let's see how level it is. Pretty good. Not perfect, but pretty good. Close enough. Close enough for grow lights. Let's just say that. Okay, we're going to put all the plants back and the plant stands back, and we're going to hang the lights from the shelf up there. I went ahead and cleaned the baseboards and the floor. It was dirty just from water splashing down there and stuff. So that's all nice and clean. So yeah, let's put everything back and see how it looks. First is my Rhaphidophora decursiva. This one has to go here, just because the taller moss poles have to go on the shorter plant stands. You gotta watch out for the ceiling fan. extension cord, but this is long enough. This will work just fine. I don't need the extension cord. Hey, I love it! This is the perfect height for the standleyana. For the adansonii, I think it just needs to grow a little bit more and then it'll be the perfect height. But I think it's better than it was for sure. This one has 3 heads and I have 3 plants left. This one, it's really top heavy. It doesn't want to clamp as well as the other one does. So I'm going to have to play with it a little bit. Maybe if I do it like this. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it like that for now. Let's plug it in and see what it looks like. Okay. I'm a little concerned that the dubia is not getting enough light, but we'll go with it and see how it does. My AC just kicked on, so that's what that noise is. I like it. I like it. I'm gonna find something lightweight to put on top of that shelf. And yeah, I like my new setup. What do you guys think? I almost forgot to show you my snake plant propagations. Here they are. I chose a different vessel for them. It's the same style, just a different shape. And I added in a 4th snake plant. I've had this one going for probably 10 months and it hasn't done a single thing, but it's still alive, so I gave it some friends and hopefully we get some roots. I'm going to go put this by the window and hopefully it does something. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found that enjoyable. See you in the next one. Bye.